Frankie and welcome to Geekdom. So today I'm here because it is October 1st, which means Halloween, and I'm so excited because I love me some Halloween. Can you tell? Like, I'm wearing a Snoopy mummy shirt and I got me some light up devil horns. Like, I'm pretty set for Halloween already. And well, actually when I'm filming this it's September 30th, but that's not the point. It's October 1st and I'm excited. Woot! So there are 100 different readathons and spooky-thons and movie watch-alongs and all these different things are happening in October, and there are so many and it's just very overwhelming because I want to participate in them all, but I can't because I got stuff to do other than read this month. However, I've decided I'm going to pick 3 different readathons to participate in because I love readathons and I'm really bad at week-long readathons. I'm usually much better at month-long readathons, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I lost my train of thought. Boo! Did that scare you? Did it scare you? Did I scare you? Oh Jesus. I almost fell off the chair. Did I scare you? So all of the information about the readathons I am participating in will be linked in the description below. However, if you don't find any interest in these, there are like a dozen other readathons that are happening and it's pretty easy to find out what they are. I just looked up Halloween readathons on YouTube. So basically what this video is a TBR video, and I wanted to share all of the books I'm going to be reading with you guys this month, and I'm excited because it's going to be cool. The first readathon I'm participating in is the Spooky Empty Shelfie readathon, and that is a month-long readathon with video challenges, but I don't know if I'm going to do those because that's a lot of work. I'm kind of real busy. I got so much stuff planned for October, like, oh my god. I'm pretty sure I'm going to post more videos in October than I have like in the entirety of this channel, if I can actually get it all done, which I don't know if I will. Also, these are hurting my head, so I'm going to take these off. But so yeah, I'm going to show you guys the books I'm going to read for those challenges. So the first book I'm reading for the Empty Spooky Shelfie challenge is read a book with supernatural elements, and I have chosen Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul is a manga and it is about a city, I believe it's Tokyo, and it's been run over by these like zombie ghoul types that eat people, and this guy, he gets bitten by one but he doesn't get eaten by them. I think he's like a half human half ghoul. I'm sorry if this is totally completely wrong. Yeah, but I have been hearing so much about the anime for this and I really like anime, so I wanted to go check it out, but of course I was like, gotta read the book first. No, I've owned this for a while and I wanted to read it, but then I forgot about it and then I stopped watching anime for a while and I want to get back into anime, but I figured I would just start with manga. So the next challenge is a book about a serial killer. For this challenge I am picking The Name of the Star by Maureen Johnson, and this is a book about Jack the Ripper. It takes place in London, and basically this girl can see ghosts, and Jack the Ripper has come back as a ghost and is now killing people again, and she has to find out who he is and how to stop him because he's a ghost and he's murdering people, and that's never good. I also just didn't own any other books with serial killers in them, so that's what I'm doing. I mean, Jack the Ripper is a serial killer, right? He counts as a serial killer. So the next challenge is read a book with a mask in the title or on the cover. The example for this was Roseblood by A.G. Howard, which I just happen to own. And I was like, you know what? I haven't read this book. Let's read it. And also, I really enjoyed A.G. Howard's Alice in Wonderland spin-off series, which was called Splinter. And I only read the first book, but I really liked it. And I was like, I want to see more of this writing style. My only problem with this book is that the text is like pink. It's like freaking pink and I can't stand it. It's so irritating, which is the reason I haven't read this book yet, because I tried reading it. I got to the 3rd chapter and I got so annoyed that I just put it down because I couldn't stand the red text. I was just like, what is this? Stop, please. So this book is a spin-off of The Phantom and the Opera, and it's about a girl who sings like an angel, but after every performance she is drained and she can't like go out and talk to people. She has to just sleep for like 8,000 years. Not actually. She goes to a school called Roseblood that's like rumored to have connections to the Phantom and the Opera, and yeah, I think he's a ghost. Well, I mean, it's the Phantom, so ghosts, masks, spookiness. So the next book I have is Uprooted, and this is going with the Involves a Spell or Curse challenge. This book is about a town where every year a girl is taken by the wizard slash dragon. I don't know which it is because they call it the wizard and then they also call it the dragon. I'm like, is that the same person, or I don't know. So they're taken by a wizard slash dragon. By the way, sorry if the lighting keeps going off. I'm using my computer right now as lighting. But this book involves a curse, I'm gonna say, because it's like, oh, you know, we're cursed with this choosing every year, and you know, the girls never come back, and all of this kind of witchy nonsense kind of thing. So also, it looks like she's doing magic on the cover, so I figured that kind of is probably a spell or a curse. The next challenge is a book that will probably give you nightmares, and I am choosing The Boy Who Drew Monsters. For this is a relatively short book, and I bought it a while ago, but then my mom wouldn't let me read it because it's an adult book and she thought it would be too scary for me. I just picked it because I saw Jesse the Reader had picked it up in a really old video, and I was like, I have to own it. So I bought it because of Jesse the Reader, and he hadn't even reviewed it. It was just like in one of his book hauls, and I was like, that sounds cool. Let me get that. And it seems scary, so I don't know. I get nightmares pretty easily. So. And the next one is a book with a freakish character. For this one, I'm going with Caraval. This book is about a girl who grew up on an island. She's never left her island, and she's a sister. And it's about this carnival that comes every year, and it's like audience based, and her sister's taken by the carnival, and magic ensues and all this stuff. And I don't know a ton about it, and I don't really want to know that much about it, but from somebody told me that there was like a weird character in it. I don't know if they were describing it as like weird as in like outcasty, or weird as in like weird, but it's a carnival, so, and it, from what it seems like, it's like kind of like old-fashioned freak show kind of carnival, so I'm gonna assume that there's gonna be some freakish characters in there if it's kind of old-fashioned freak show, but I may be completely wrong, so I'm choosing Caraval for this book, for this challenge. Finally, the last challenge in the empty, spooky, shelfie challenge thing that I can't remember the name of, I've said it 100 times and I can't remember what it's actually called, is a book with an orange cover, and I chose The Martian for this challenge because it's beautiful and it's orange, so yeah, yay! So the next readathon I'm participating in is the Spookathon, and this one also has 5 challenges. However, one of them is actually to read a book with an orange cover, so I'm just going to use the same one. Yeah, so this covers 2 challenges for the same challenge. So read a book with an orange cover. Boom. So the first challenge for this readathon is to read a thriller, and I've chosen Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. I don't really know much about this book. I just know it's by Paula Hawkins, and I know it's a thriller, and I know that she wrote The Girl on the Train, which is one of my favorite books of all time, so I've decided to read this. So the next challenge has a spooky word in the title, and I've chosen Crank by Ellen Hopkins. This isn't actually like a real spooky word, and I know this is not a spooky book. However, ever since I've read The Maze Runner, I've associated cranks with like zombies, and I know what this book is about. It's about a girl who has a drug addiction to crack, I think. But yeah, I love Ellen Hopkins books, but this cover looks spooky, and I also have this thing where I associate crank with zombies now, so that's why this is a spooky word to me. The next challenge is a book that is sort of based on your childhood fear, and I'm actually pretty proud of this answer because I think it's pretty clever. I've chosen This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab because I know this book is about a world with humans and monsters, and I believe the monsters are born out of fear of the humans. Don't quote me on that, but I know there are monsters in this book, and I mean, every kid has this fear, but me especially, I was terrified that there was like a monster in my closet or there was a monster under my bed, because I mean, after I saw Monsters Inc., I thought it was going to be a nice monster, but you know, for the first like 3 years of my life, I was terrified of monsters under my bed. So monsters and humans. I'm sorry if I'm talking really fast. My camera is about to die, so I'm trying to like speed film this. And finally, the last book in this video is to read a book with a spooky setting, and I'm going to be reading Far, Far Away. The main character can hear voices, but it's this one specific voice. It is the voice of one of the Brothers Grimm, and the setting of this is the Never Better Town. And I think that that's like the most spooky thing ever, because you know, everything's weird is gonna happen in the town called Never Better, so I don't know. So there also is one last readathon I'm going to be participating in, and that is the Spooktober challenges, but they haven't released what their readathon challenges are yet, so I'm going to be doing another TBR video later this month, and yeah. So I have to wrap this up because my camera is literally about to die. But I will leave all the links and stuff in the description below so you can check it out for yourself, and I will leave the dates and everything. And all you need to know to participate in the links below. And I'm so excited to do this whole month of fun. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys next time. Happy spooking. Bye.